Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. Rolling in for another episode.
Three tonight?
Woof. Woof.
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Hot. Hot.
Baby. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the third episode of the Uncommon Podcast tonight. So this one here is going to be a predictions. NFL is starting here in a few days. So me and Mike are going to crank out some predictions. This is just going to be straight up off the cuff looking at it. You know, we're not going to give a deep analysis on why we feel who's going to win X, Y, and Z. We're just going to roll right into it.
You got it, guys. So a little bit of visual going on, and we will talk about who we think is going to be doing what. So, sir, for tomorrow night, we have the Texans versus the Chiefs. Who you got, buddy?
Chiefs.
I agree. Yeah, I think that's going to be a beatdown. I think the Texans are they're already washed for the season.
They gutted that team.
They're
Billy
done.
O'Stooge.
Killed that team, dude. Killed
Nice work, asshole.
Yeah. The worst thing they could have ever possibly done in the offseason was give him full GM rights. So, without further ado, though, so rolling on a Sunday, dude, we've got football back, bro. We have fucking football. Woo!
We got football, bitches.
I'm so stoked, man.
Let's go.
I feel like I'm losing my V card all over again. This is exciting.
So we got the Eagles at the Washington football team. The Eagles win despite Washington having that god-awful name. That's my prediction. You lose alone with that fucking name.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'll say the Eagles take this one. I don't know if Rager was apparently practicing, so he might open up the season. I'm not sure. But so rolling to next one, Dolphins versus Patriots at New England.
At New England. It is just these – I cannot justify picking the Patriots. I can't. I mean, the team is fucking decimated, so I'm going to go with the Dolphins. I'm
going to go with the Patriots. I think it's opening season – at Foxborough. I don't think there's any way that that the Dolphins stand a prayer of a chance of walking out with a victory on this one. Not because I don't believe in the Dolphins. There's just something about Boston sports, man. I don't understand it. I don't trust it.
Okay. All right. So we got Green Bay at Vikings. I got Vikings at home.
Agreed. I won't argue that one. I think it's going to be Vikings. Colts and Jaguars.
Colts.
Let's roll on to the next one. Bears at Lions.
Lions.
Yes, sir.
I'm not a believer in Chicago at all. Then you have Trubisky starting.
Whack.
I think that's terrible. I think that's
trash.
terrible.
Nick Foles is washed up. He's garbage too. So I believe in the Lions. Yeah. I don't really believe in Matt Patricia, but I believe in what they did defensively. I think they're another sleeper this year too. I think if they've got a good coordinator, that team's nasty.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. Raiders at Panthers. I got Raiders.
I'm going to take the Panthers.
Okay.
I'm going to take Carolina for the simple fact that I think Teddy Bridgewater is a better quarterback than Derek Carr.
I don't disagree.
And I think the Panthers are a better defensive team than the Raiders, and the Raiders have no offense, literally, other than Henry Ruggs, if they can really utilize his talents, which is breakaway speed, or they've got Hunter Renfrow.
You know, I am high on the Panthers, but they just threw that team together. It's been a weird offseason. This is like a completely new team put together, coach, defense, offense. And like I say, this has not been a ideal offseason. So I got to pick against them. So let's go Jets at Bills Mafia at home.
Yep. I won't even argue
no
that.
Question about that.
Browns at Ravens.
This is a tough one, bro.
I mean,
gotta go Ravens at home.
Odell Beckham might be catching turds in the end zone. I'm not quite sure.
I gotta go Ravens at home. I can't pick against them.
I will agree.
Not at home.
How about the Sea Chickens versus the other chickens?
Seattle.
I will agree as well. I think Seattle takes them on the road. I don't really believe in the Seattle or the Atlanta defense. The Los Angeles Chargers by way of San Diego at Cincinnati versus Joe Burrow.
Who's the starting quarterback for the Chargers?
Tyrod.
Tayrod. Because of Tayrod and Derwin James is out, I'm gonna go Bengals at home.
I will match that and agree.
Sweet.
Cardinals at 49ers.
Niners at home.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
Okay, like it.
Buccaneers at Saints. I feel like we should be writing this down.
Nah, we just go back and listen to it.
That's true. We won't, but we can say that.
Man, this is a tough one. I mean, these are arguably two of the best teams in the NFL.
How? I don't understand that, dude. People keep saying that. I mean, the Saints have a modicum of talent on the offensive line. They have one really good wide receiver. Well, I guess they got Sanders in. That's pretty good.
But they get it done though. They get it done. I'm gonna go with Buccaneers though. I'm gonna stop playing around. I'm Buccaneers. Let's get it.
I'm gonna really eat my words here. I'm gonna take the Saints at home. As much as I don't believe in that team, and I think they're massively overhyped this year, I still think they're gonna win that game.
Hey, that voodoo, hoodoo voodoo. Hey, you never know.
Yeah, I just feel like they're a team that's they're melded together. They've played for a season now. I just think that they'll be all right. I just at the end of the year, the hilarious thing about this is basically going to be the decrepit man convention in the NFC South. Brady versus Breeze twice. It's like, oh,
battles of the 40s.
Right. Yeah, the only
40s.
The only I'm wondering if like their biggest wager is going to be who's going to be the first one to buy a Corvette. You know,
a yellow Corvette.
It's just yellow.
Yellow one at that.
Right. So who's going to be the first one to turn those Levi jeans into Levi jean shorts? Like you would assume it's Breeze.
In the sandals.
Yeah, you would right. You would assume it's Breeze, but at this point in time, it could be Brady. So
yeah. So we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Los Angeles Rams.
Why is that a primetime game? Why?
Is Dallas I mean, dude, are you surprised?
I'm just disappointed.
Are you surprised?
I'm disappointed. Like, and the Rams, though, I mean, it's one thing to put a game, like a highlight game in prime time, but the Rams.
You put the two most diva teams in the NFL in prime time.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. You put the two most diva teams. I mean, dude, when the Rams were in St. Louis, I mean, they got that taste of reality. But now that they're back in LA, they're back Hollywood and all this other shit like that. Like I say, you got the two most diva teams in prime time. But I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Which fucking pains me to say that, but Cowboys.
Yeah, I want to vomit, but whatever. Okay, so this is one we should be live for beforehand. It's gonna be Steelers at the Giants. Who you got for this one?
Steelers.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can both agree that Daniel Jones is gonna end up being a wash.
Danny boy. Nope.
Danny drops instead of Danny Dimes. Who came up with that nickname, dude? Danny Dimes. It's like, oh, guy stunk.
So, in my opinion, we have the game of the week. We have the Titans at Broncos.
No homer.
We're not biased. Not
no
at
homer.
all. I have the Broncos taking this one. I have the Broncos taking this one. I think Jarrell Casey is going to have Derrick Henry's number. Yeah, from get go, our defense. I mean, for the last couple of years, you can't march. I mean, the running back is not going to be able to march down the field. And our defense, yes, we've had little spats here where running backs kind of went off, but for the most part, we're pretty stingy again, with the run. So
I think
Broncos take it at home.
I think this is going to be the Broncos game, but here's why I'm making my case for the Titans. That's the simple fact of what ends up happening to Drew Lock, because the Titans secondary it's mediocre, man. Their pass rush and their defensive line's pretty decent. Their inside linebacking core is pretty good. But if Drew Lock can't capitalize that with the weapons he's got, man, it's going to be a rough season for us. So with that being said, after what the Broncos did last year to the Titans with, really a garbage quarterback, dude.
With Flacco.
With
Flacco at the helm.
Sucked. Yeah, I got to be honest. I have faith in my Broncos. I think historically Denver comes out, does pretty well on opening week. Not last year, but this year hopefully they will. So I'm going to say the Broncos as well. And
absolutely.
That being said, guys, I think that wraps up this week's episode. This should be a quick one. This was just touching basis on who we think is going to be prosperous this week and who unfortunately is going to go into 0-1 for week 2. So with that being said, what you got, my friend?
Hey, everybody, it's been a pleasure tonight. We want to bang out as much content as possible. Sometimes me and Mike's schedule kind of conflicts with each other, so we just want to get as much content as possible. Again, everybody go to our YouTube page, go to our Twitter, like, share, subscribe, drop comments, and we will see y'all next week for recap of week 1 of the NFL season.
All right, guys, enjoy. We'll catch you. We should have something going live on Sunday for you. If nothing else, we will have something Monday, especially live streaming the Broncos game. So without further ado, you guys take care. Enjoy. This has been another episode of Uncommon Man Podcast. Hope you have a great week.
Later.